Hi, welcome to our restaurant Ring of Fire. We're located in the Kaimuki area, close to Diamond Head. And our restaurant is targeting middle-class families who live in the Kaimuki and Kahala area. Our type of cuisine here is Asian fusion food. So we take inspirations from the east and the west of Asia, combine it with our Hawaiian local flavors here, along with Western styles of cooking and some French inspirations to create our menu. It's very well-rounded. I think that anyone who enjoys local flavors will really enjoy eating at our restaurant because of its convenience of location and definitely how reasonable our menu is. It can fit any cost budget from if you're a student to middle-class families, a wide range of people. So come to Ring of Fire and try our new menu. And next up, I'll have some of my other partners who helped me open this restaurant talk about our menu. Thank you.
One of our dishes that we feature on our menu include a Chinese-style fresh catch on a bed of choy sum, alongside with some sherry, shoyu flavors infused. We've chosen to pair this dish with a wine selection of Villa Maria's 2002 Cellar Selection Riesling. It pairs well with the dish because it's a dry spice and apple flavor, which complements the white meatiness of the fish.
Okay, so one of our starter is vegetarian lumpia with our house made sweet chili sauce, and I think for this dish it actually pair good with one of the beer that we actually recommend, and we do recommend flat Thai at a beer to pair with the dishes because of its toasty, fruity and spicy with a biscuit like more and a freshness hoppy of the beer. So I think it would be paired good with the dishes, and also a chance to for people to be socialized when they having a lumpia and drinking the beer.
Our decisions on making our beverage menu consists of a few factors. Who are we associating with on our companies, and where we buy our beverages, what they offer, who is gonna buy our drinks at the restaurant, and what kind of deals that we can associate with. And also, our restaurant budget is a bigger factor. I feel that when we do our beverage pairings, it complements a really great marriage within these dishes. It all comes down to textures, flavors, appearances, as well as the overall personality and comfortability of the customer.
So we decided to pair our menu items and to give our guests an option to pair it with a beer, wine, or sparkling wine so that their experience of dining at our restaurant could be enhanced with the flavors of the alcohol paired with the food that they're eating. For example, we decided to not go with any spirits on our menu because of the clientele that's dining at our restaurant. There's going to be many middle class, upper class families rather than a lot of younger people who are eating at our restaurant, and it's more of a classy environment, so people will be able to enjoy beer or wine while they're having a nice conversation with the people who they enjoy being with. So we keep it more of a casual restaurant rather than a bar or club scene.
Also, one of our main dishes that we feature include cream corn and mushroom soup, which contain a velvety sweet corn, onion, and shiitakes. And it comes with a garnish of chives and thinly sliced scallions. One of the wines that we feature in the soup includes a 2012 Louis Jarot Macon with a Chardonnay. It works well alongside with the umami and meatiness of the mushroom of that white wine.
So one of my personal favorite menu items is the Okinawan shoyu pork. I really enjoy this dish because it's a very rich dish, has sweet and sour notes from the shoyu broth and the dashi, and it's very melt in your mouth tender. You can just eat it with a fork, you don't need a knife because of how tender the meat is. And it's served with a hot bowl of white rice. We decided to pair this Okinawan shoyu pork dish with a beer. It's a Rudenbach Classic Flanzer Red, slightly acidic with cherry notes, and it complements the sweet and saltiness of the flavor of the pork.
Some of the things that we learned from Alan Wong and Roy Yamaguchi throughout this journey is that we have the use of local ingredients, local farms, and utilization of every single component of either a protein or vegetable. For example, we use Otsuji farms where we get our bok choy and choy sum and kai choy. We also implement tomatoes from whole farms as well as Hamakua farms for mushrooms. We also are able to get small kind portobellos.
So one of my favorite dishes on the menu is a spicy cabbage and chicken salad. I really like this menu item because it's very fresh and it features a lot of our local produce, as Joey talked about earlier. In the salad, there is shredded chicken, seasoned with soy sauce, salt, pepper, on a thinly sliced bed of cabbage and cilantro, carrots, and garnished with pickled onions and topped with a sweet, tangy garlic chili dressing made with fish sauce and Japanese rice vinegar. And for this salad, we've decided to pair it with our Le Crema Chardonnay. With the notes of the Chardonnay has fresh Meyer lemon, shortbread, and ripe pear. And I believe that this Chardonnay really pairs well with the salad because of the freshness of the lemon notes in the wine. Really complements the acidity and the saltiness of the dressing that's in the spicy cabbage chicken salad. And when you drink the wine and eat the salad, it's a completely different experience because the notes of the wine and the flavors of the wine that it gives off really complements and brings out different flavors in the salad that you wouldn't normally have tasted unless you drank the wine while eating the salad.
Another dish that we are featuring is a hearty wonton soup, which consists of shrimp, eggs, water chestnuts, ground pork, and followed by a garlic and onion, which is like a chicken soup with fish sauce. One of our wine recommendation includes a Veuve Clicquot broad yellow label. It's a medium-bodied, dry, bright, and well-balanced wine that fits well with a light, clear soup.
Okay, so one of our dishes, favorite dishes, this is a Hawaiian style brownie. It made with chocolate and macadamia nut and coconut. So for this dessert, this is we actually recommend diner actually try to enjoy it with a glass of Kendall Jackson Merlot. The reason why we recommend that because for the wine that we offer, we recommend it have a black cherry and with Santa Rose Bloom flavors and a couple of hint of spice, and actually can balance out the flavor of the chocolate and the nut coconut flavors from the brownie. And it will actually have a medium body, so it actually doesn't kind of like give away the experience of the dining, but actually kind of like keep you lingering. And of course, you would like to come back to our restaurant to like try another pieces.
We have a papaya sorbet with a citrus pound cake. This papaya sorbet is cold and a refreshing treat that gets your taste buds dancing. With hints of papaya, citrus, and honey, this sorbet will cleanse your palate, and while the slices of the citrus in the pound cake will satisfy your sweet tooth. And with the pound cake, we've recommended to pair it with a Prosecco, and Proseccos are personally one of my very favorites. And in this case, the Prosecco is 89 Lee Couture Farron Brunt. It's very crisp and creamy and persistent. So the Prosecco, along with the sorbet and the citrus pound cake, will be very light and nice and crisp. A nice way to end your meal after eating delicious food all day. You can end it with a nice sweet hint of citrus flavor. I think it's a great way to end a meal.
So now you actually have heard about our food menu and our drink menu and how we actually incorporate those two together. And so our end note for this is so in our restaurant we try to celebrate life. So we try to encourage people to dine in because to eat, to drink, and to live. So why don't you just give us some time some of your time to discover our restaurant and try it out. So thank you so much for listening. Mahalo. and see you soon.